Hi everyone, it's Lorie from Enchanted Dreams 71 and welcome to my craft room. I hope you are all happy, healthy, and blessed today, and I want to thank you for coming over and showing my channel some support. So today we are continuing on the pink journal. Hopefully we can get her done soon. I still have to, what do I still have to? I still have to go through because I think I have mentioned that I am making a few more Christmas journals as Christmas gifts for some very special ladies in my life. And let's see, what is this? This is about 10. I think we can go a little under 5. No, what did I say it was? 10? A little bit under 10. So this part's already open. But yeah, I'm making some journals for some very special ladies. And we're in a crop as a 5 at. I tell you, I can't see these days. So we'll go about right there, maybe. Because I want them almost the same size. So I still need to count how many journals I already have ready. And count my ladies and see how many more I need. So, these are the silverware bags from Rachel over at Roxy Creations. And, of course, the silverware is not in it, but the napkin was in all of them. And I think I bought like 2 packs, so I have a good bit of these. So I thought these would make really cute pockets. So, sorry, I still have glitter from the last video. I just went and rested my hand for a moment, and I'm back in here again. It is still Friday when I'm filming. Working today, 10 to 6. Yep. So, let's go ahead and glue this down. Let's get my little piece of paper so I don't get glue everywhere. To close this up into a pocket, because this end is already closed. Okay, so let's close this back up. If I would have known I was going to do this project this way, I would have never opened it completely up, because you can. There's just a little space when you buy them in the middle where it's open to pull the napkin out, and then, of course, whatever silverware was in it. And, you know, just wasn't thinking and didn't really know what I was going to do with these anyway prior to that. And we're going to glue that down. Okay, so there's one pocket. In this one, all we have to do is glue this part down. And then we're going to cover these with some of those pages from the kit. Okay, so since we're going to glue them down, I think we're going to cover this side. So let's get the pages out and find the singles. I don't know what kind of paper that was that I... Okay, that feels more like regular paper. Ooh, the stars would be pretty. Okay, so we'll do one in the stars. We could do both of them in the stars. Or we could do them different. Let's do both of them in the stars, because we have enough from that one sheet. And I do have, like, all of these that were left. Probably have enough to make another whole journal here, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do another pink one, because I do already have some pink in there. So this will need to go around there-ish, I believe. Now, what kind of glue do I want to use? Do I just want to use Fabri-Tac? I think so. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well today. I am doing pretty good. I still have... It's not one to totally come out very nicely. Still have some rough days here and there with my hand, but, you know, it is getting better. So I'm very thankful Still not able to pick things up quite like I should be able to, but that may not ever come back. And, you know, if it doesn't, that's okay, because, you know, I'm learning just how to re-pick things up, I guess you could say. So, oh yeah, that's going to be pretty. Okay, let's go ahead and put the lid in here, because she's acting like she doesn't want to come out. Not sure what her problem is today. Okay. So, we want to go ahead and put the, well, I guess we can go ahead and put the other one on there. Let's do it. Yeah, it'll go this way. Yeah, it's a bit shorter, but it's okay. It's going to be on separate sides of the signature anyway, so it's not like they're going to be side by side. So we will go ahead and get this one down. So yeah, nothing really happening over here. Had a lovely day, and I think I already mentioned it in another video with my mom yesterday, and got to see my sister, and Veronica and Jaslyn and Zarion came over for a little while last night, so that was nice. Before Jaslyn's practice, and I know I told you guys about her being picked for the all-star team. So I think they have, I think I called it district in the last video, but I think it's division, but honestly I don't know, but it's one or the other ones. And those games that are coming up on the 30th, which is, you know, Thursday of next week, those games, the winners will go to state. So we are praying her and her team make it to state. Try to cut this out without cutting the bag. Go ahead and do that all the way to the top. Yeah, so we're hoping they make it to state. They finished up their regular season, and Jaslyn's team finished as runner-up. So, oops, I think I just cut that a little bit. It's okay, we can glue it back. They finished second place. Not too shabby. Very, very proud of those girls. If you follow me on Facebook, there are some pictures over there. I may go on and throw them on Instagram. If you're following me there, you'll be able to see them. I think I'm cutting all into that, but, you know, whatever. We can, like I said, we could glue it back. Okay, so here is one pocket. The hands will cooperate. And then here is the other pocket. And undecided, and I gave this no forethought whatsoever. If I keep forgetting to put that back in there, which probably explains why it won't come out. If I want something from here, or our little angels, now we could, I'm just trying to get the words out. These fall everywhere. That would look cute on there, but let's see. These, it does fit. Okay, so see, something like that would be cute. So let's find another one of those so that they're similar. Let's see, snowman. Cutie Woody. Patootie. We will use those. And then I think I'm going to first try to cut this white off here. Yeah, I think the rest of that we could fix with some, but I want to round the corners first. So yeah, we're very excited for her, and I know I mentioned Zarion has 2 more baseball games, one next Monday and one Thursday. Now, the one on Thursday is the same day as Jaslyn's district or division, whatever it is, game. So, depending on what Mom and Daddy does, because we all want to go and see her playing in the playoffs, depending. I know Mama wants to, so if Dad wants to go to Jaslyn's as well, then Zarion will not play in his last game, because we are all going to go and support Sissy, because this is huge for her. Yeah, and Zarion's doing wrestling, so he has been having, yeah, what do you call it? You know, that practice stuff? Yeah, practice for that already, so little booger is just tired. But yeah, he's enjoying it, I think. Veronica's doing well. I know I told you guys and asked for prayers about the wreck her and Zarion was in. Her hand is getting better, although she tripped yesterday. She was telling me, of course, you know, I had to make a funny out of it and call her a few names, but she knew I was just kidding. They weren't like bad names, but it's like, really, you have a broken hand. Why would you want to mess around and fall? But anyway, she ended up, because it happened so quick, she had just gotten out of the shower and got dressed and hadn't put her splint back on her hand yet. So when she tripped, she actually caught like a small bookshelf thing with this broken hand. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I thought she had went to the floor and caught herself with her full hand. And she's like, no, Mom, just, you know, the corner. I didn't go all the way to the ground. I'm like, you still a ding-dong, need to be careful. Because right now, let's see, we have Merry Christmas. It's a Wonderful Day. I like that. That would fit. Do we have anything about a snowman? Snowdy snowman. Nothing about a snowman. We have Christmas tree, but maybe we'll just do Merry Christmas on the snowman. Or we could do it, It's a Wonderful Day on the snowman. And nobody's jingling. We can do, there's not a Santa Claus, there's not bells. Let's do like Merry Christmas and It's a Wonderful Day. How about that? Didn't take too long to figure that out. Okay, so It's a Wonderful Day is right here. But yeah, she said it, you know, she immediately put her splint back on and it hasn't really, you know, bothered her any worse. And I'm like, honey, you're going to have to be careful. Now, she is having trouble with her lower back, which has nothing to do with the wreck, I don't think, the silly goose. And, you know, our bodies are crazy. You move a certain way and you can really injure yourself, even though it's something innocent. She was just shopping and she leaned or bent over to look at something on the bottom shelf in the grocery store, and she felt a pull in her lower back. So, to be honest with you, she said work is going really well. Of course, she's at her new store, and I'm so proud of her and so excited for her. She knows a lot of the people, because a lot of the people that's there was with her at the other store when she was there. So she has lots of people helping her, and she was saying that, you know, if she tries to bag or do this or do that, you know, the people that she's worked with before will step right in and be like, no, I got that. You know, guys, that's the same as my group of guys, and they are so awesome because they do still know that I still have some iffy days with my hands. And if they catch me bagging, they will be quick to jump in and be like, hey, I got this. They are so good to me. And I love them so much. I would do anything for them. And, yeah, it's just absolutely amazing to be working with such a... Mine all happen to be women. Veronica's is some guys and girls. My immediate supervisors, my supervisors and my backup, they're all female, but they are just so good to me. Okay, that's cute. Do we want a thumb notch? before we do that? Maybe we do. I wonder if this one will do good. I think I'm going to go through the whole thing. Oh, cool. I'm not going to make a real big one, but, you know. So these will probably be the only two that we do in this video because, once again, I need to get myself to work, and I still have to go and get ready. I've already had my shower, but I need to change into the work attire. Okay. Even-ish. You guys know I don't do even or straight. It's straight-ish and even-ish. We are the ishes over here. Okay. Get a cute little Santa on there, about there. Awesome. And now it's a wonderful day. It is a wonderful day. Guys, I've been having so many good days. I'm making a mess here, but yeah. Ugh. Have been feeling a lot better, and, you know, less rough days with my hands, and I have, my last labs were good. The non-statin for high cholesterol that he put me on is working, so I don't go back. I think I said in another video I go back in 3 months. I don't, guys. I go back in 6 months, and that's regular. I go every 6 months anyway, so twice a year. Okay, so those are cute. What do we think about some pearls? You want to do a few pearls? Maybe just like 3 on the end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Surprisingly, I could count to 6. And we'll just do like 3 on the end of each side. So now we'll do 3. Cut that kind of close to that. But yeah, having lots of good days, and I am doing my best to do this Mediterranean diet for my liver disease, which is supposed to be a huge help as far as that goes for my liver. And I have to pay attention to that because I've also told you guys before that my grandmother, my mom's mom, died when she was 34 from non-alcoholic cirrhosis of the liver, which, you know, then caused my mom and her 3 sisters to have to go and grow up pretty much in an orphanage. So she had, I think she was 9 when Mom died, so they were 6, 9, 12, and 15. Yeah, because they're all the girls were 3 years apart. And unfortunately, the oldest, my Aunt Pat, never got the pleasure of meeting her. She unfortunately committed suicide in 71 or 72. I was a baby, so yeah. And then we have my Aunt Gloria, and then there was Mom, and then my Aunt Linda. Aunt Gloria always lived ever since I was little that I remember in Florida. Okay, so here are these 2. So we're going to go ahead and place them while I finish rambling, and then we're going to call this a video so that I can go and get ready. So where's the middle? The middle is here. So we got that there. We have absolutely nothing right in here, so one's going to go here. Oh, excuse me. Let's see, do I have more things back here that I have in the front? Not sure, that's there. Yeah, see, that's that one. I don't want to do that across from that. Right here. We'll just do this here. Yeah, and I think we're just going to do it down as a complete pocket. But yeah, my Aunt Linda, so my Aunt Pat had passed, never got the pleasure of knowing her. I was closest to my Aunt Linda because she was always lived close, and we spent lots of time with her, and Like when my grandchildren were born, she was one of the first ones. When I had my first or second horrifying battle with diverticulitis, her and Mom came over. She came with her, and it's excruciating pain. I don't wish that on anyone. That's why I had to have surgery in 2024 to have part of my colon removed, because I was getting diverticulitis so often that it damaged that part of my colon, and they said that would always happen until I had that part of my colon removed. So I had to have that surgery, and she was over, helping Mom just sit with me. Didn't really need them to do anything, but the company and just having someone here and knowing that someone loved you and cared really meant a lot to me. And I remember she was sitting on the section on one side, Mom was sitting on the other side, so I just laid down. I'm a grown woman, right? But I just laid down and put my head in my Aunt Linda's lap, and just rested and felt so comforted and so loved. She's such a, now she's such a beautiful angel, but, no, not really, because you actually don't turn into an angel when you pass away. That's just, I do know she's looking out for me. She has come to visit me. So now you can all think I'm crazy if you want to, but I know she has. Okay, guys, I'm going to stop rambling, and we're going to say that is it for right now. So the next one, we need to get to making some things to go in some of these pockets, and she is already just wanting to flip out. So she may end up being a fatty. I'm not sure if I will do any lace on the pages. Time will tell. All right, I love you guys. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.